Are you looking for channeled messages from departed loved ones? Maybe you're looking for some closure. Maybe you have some questions that were never resolved. Or maybe you're just wondering how your departed loved ones are doing. I'm Rosetta. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3, and I'll do a detailed tarot reading for you and trying to receive channeled messages from your departed loved ones or dear friends. Right? So here we go. It's 1, 2, or 3. Let's go. Timestamps for the card you chose will be in the description below. Welcome, Group 1. As you focus on the loved one you'd most like to hear from, and just please deeply focus on that person. This is a group reading, so it's not clear that we will hear from exactly that person, and it's not clear that this message will apply directly to you as much as a one-to-one tarot reading with me would do. So please take what resonates with you, leave the rest, and if you feel that nothing in this particular group, Group 1, applies, please check out my readings in this same video for Group 2 or Group 3. All right, here we go. Let's see what we have for you. Who is coming through for you, Group 1? All right, I think we're looking for an authority figure here. Let's just turn over the card you chose. All right, so we're looking at an authority figure, likely to be a father. So hang on for another minute or two while I tell you a little bit more about what I'm seeing here, and that will let you know whether you want to stay with this reading or perhaps check out Group 2 or Group 3. So we're seeing that your roots go very deep with this person. This person has had a huge influence in your life. We see that you wanted to know him better, and there was a lot of deception involved, or there just was, this might have been an absent parent or an absent authority figure. This was someone who was not there for you the way you wanted this person to be. When you had needs, whether they're financial or whether there is some other kind of way this person wasn't present. We also see that, the likely situations that we might be looking at here, an absentee father who did not support you financially, left you and your mother or other caregivers to just handle things on their own, didn't show love to you, but yet there's something about this person that has such a deep effect. You might even be wondering, Group 1, whether you have some of the negative qualities of this person. Now, what we see for you, though, and let's just also go, so kind of the juxtaposition of the Moon card in reverse and the Temperance card in reverse. We're looking for balance here. We're looking for peace. We're looking for your own feeling of contentment and peace with this situation, because what we see coming ahead for you is a great deal of happiness. We see a lot of wishes fulfilled. It seems to me that in settling your relationship to this authority figure, likely to be a male figure, but could also be a very harsh female figure, okay? So could go either way, but I'm really feeling some serious father energy here. Okay, so if this is applying to you, if you have a authority figure, a father, a stepfather, an important male figure in your life who has passed, stick around with me. So what else can we tell you? What is the message that this person is wanting to send you? Because this person very strongly wants you to know that whatever mistakes that he made, he doesn't want this to continue to impact you negatively. He doesn't want you to doubt yourself. He doesn't want you to think that you are less than others because he didn't give his love and support and affection to you. So starting with that, if that's resonating, let me pull some additional cards here. What is the message? What is the message? He wished that he had resolved some things with you in time. All right. So he definitely wishes that he had healed the relationship with you before he went. He felt he had more time. And now he's feeling, in the afterworld, he's feeling a certain amount of judgment. He is not at peace in this situation. Now, when we look at the judgment card, I would like you to look at this in a non-religious way. This is not some horrible punishment that your parent or your authority figure is receiving. This is all going on within himself. He's feeling so much regret. He's feeling so much sorrow. So from where he is, he wants to patch things up with you. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to need some extra cards to really see what is this meaning. What is he trying to say here? Like my overarching feeling to start out with is he is watching you, trying to make a start in your life, trying to set up your life and career the way you want it to go. He wants you to achieve this happiness. He wants you to have this peace of mind. He sees that you're struggling. He sees that in many ways, life has not been fair to you. So you're getting enough sense by this point in the reading whether this applies to you or not, or whether group 2 or 3 might be better. He's seeing, so because you feel life has not been fair, and he says, objectively, it has not. It's almost like he set in motion a whole series of catastrophic events where you got ideas and feelings in your mind about who you were and what your relative importance was based on the fact that he treated you as if you had no importance. And now this has set off a chain of events in your life where you start, but you don't believe in enough in yourself to be able to reach your goal. You've got distrust of authority figures where it's just an overall negative attitude toward even people who mean well but are above you. So this is an authority figure situation where now anybody who wants to tell you anything, you might have a negative attitude toward or not be able to hear them, not be able to hear that they really have your best interests at heart. Okay, so what should you do as we listen to this person, as we listen to this ancestor? He's so worried about you. He's so worried about you that you're not going to be able to find your way, and he's feeling like it's all his fault. He doesn't want to pass on to you. Okay, wait, newsflash coming through him. He wants you to know that he went through his entire life in armor, pretending to be someone who was tougher and stronger than he was. But inside, he was wrapped in so much pain. And he was wrapped in so much emotional pain from happenings in his own life that it never even entered into his mind to be there for you. He wants your forgiveness now. He wants to be part of your life. And he wants to help you with any and all of the skills that he knew how to do so well, and also with all the mistakes he made. He wants to come to you and help you now. So he's asking, can you have a conversation with him? Can you get into a still, sort of a meditative state and connect with him the way he wants to connect with you. Let's see if I have anything more for you here, group 1. He's so sorry. He believes that together, you and he can turn things around for you, and that you can have the security and happiness you want. And he wants to be there for you now. And now I feel that's complete. So next steps for you, group 1. Try to connect mind to mind and heart to heart with his spirit. See what comes through for you. Look for signs. It's likely that you're going to see in the coming days some signs that will remind you of him or let you know that he is there. So do connect by stilling your mind. Ask whoever he was in your life, a dad, an uncle, a grandparent, a mentor, whoever it was, call to him and say, please let me know what you want to tell me. I am open to being advised. I am open to hearing anything that you have to say, and see what messages you receive, not only in your mind, but also what kinds of things are presenting themselves to you. A helpful book, a person, a coach, signs that remind you of him, other relatives or people who knew him who now have something important to tell you about this relationship. Be open, because I really believe things are coming for you. If this reading spoke to you, would you please give this video a like and leave me a quick comment, and consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. As always, I'm sending you love and blessings for your connection with your departed loved one, and I hope to see you in my next video. Welcome, group 2. As I'm shuffling the cards for you, please focus your mind on the person you would most like to hear from in this reading. Because this is a group reading and not a personal one-on-one channeled reading between you and me personally, we don't know whether your person will come through. But as I start laying out the cards for the reading, if this doesn't sound like your person, then please consider checking out my reading for group 1 or group 3. It's also possible that 1 or 2 messages within this reading will apply to you and others might not. So please be open to that possibility. I always say, take what resonates with you and leave the rest, because other messages may belong to someone else viewing this reading. All right, let's see what we have for you, group 2. All right, could it be a young person coming through? Yeah, I think it might be. What's going on here? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of pain and sorrow in this reading. So one thing that I want to find here is we've got the Page of Wands here, indicating that we might be talking about a young person. We also have the King of Pentacles here. Let's turn over this card. And let's try to hone in on who this person is, and that's how you're going to know if you're in the right place or not. Okay, before drawing more cards, let me just give you something that is hitting me that may not apply to all of you, but for some of you, this might be the untimely death of a child, a beloved child, and then perhaps the breakup of your relationship or marriage as a result of this. So that's one way this could be interpreted. Hang in there if that applies to you. Let's see what else this might be, though. So we want to find out who this person is and who this person is. And interestingly, we've got memories of love here, and we've got kind of memories of love here as well. Okay, what's going on? So let's look at who is this person? And who is this person? Okay, so this is a very particular reading that I think is going to apply to only a few people. So I think many of you will be going to check out the reading for group 1 or group 3. Because yes, here's the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. We have, yes, I do believe, a young person here. Could be a child, could be a teen. And here we see you, and here we see your partner or the father of the child. And we see him going off in another direction, possibly with someone else. We also see that here, 8 of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So we're going to go on with the feeling that the person who's coming through for you is possibly your child. And if your partner has passed, which I don't think this person has, it could possibly be a message from your partner. But I'm going to focus on the mother-child relationship here. Now, could it be a father-child relationship? Sure, it could. So if you are a father whose partner left under the burden, under the strain of losing a child, this also could be yours. Could this be a brother? You know, could this be some other young person? If you can make this reading fit into your situation, please feel free to do so. I'm going to read it as if it was a mother-child, because that's what I'm actually seeing in the cards. Okay, so what is this young person saying to you? So he or she knows your heartbreak. Tying in with the Ace of Swords here. Feeling like this situation of loss has made it very difficult for you to see and focus on anything else in your life. So you're the young person who has passed, whatever relationship that this young person has to you, is very concerned about you right now. And he or she is feeling, so look, Ace of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. This situation is continuing, and this is worrying your loved one so much because he or she is saying it's time, Mom, it's time to get up now. He or she wants you to live. He or she actually wants you to be able to be this person, going forward victoriously in your life, making your child or making this young person proud of you for the way that you are living and being happy going forward. So let's revisit this situation of the life partner. If this is the Queen of Pentacles who is having a great deal of difficulty healing from the loss of a child in your life, and if this is the King of Pentacles, your partner, or perhaps this is not, it could possibly be not the father of the child, but just a person you were in relationship with who cannot handle the fact that you can't focus on anything but your grief right now. So this may be driving people away from your life. So it's possible if you want to save this relationship, it's possible that you still can. And that's what this young person would like to see happen. Okay, so any other advice on what your loved one would like to see you do, how your loved one can help you? All right, so your young person, your loved one, wants you to do some things that are very uncharacteristic for you, they're saying. They want you to strike off in a new path. Let go of what you think others expect from you, especially if this loss of a young person in your life has happened within the past year or within the past 2 years, and you feel like, well, it's not appropriate for you to start living again. What will other people say if you start to move forward with your life again? Your young person wants to say to you that he or she is with you always. He or she is grieved that you haven't been able to move forward in life so far. He or she is saying, but you are not dead. You still have a lot of life to live. The hardest thing for your loved one to see is for you to continue to suffer. If you felt that you were somehow at fault, if you felt like you could have done something better, that you had some part in why your person is not still here on earth with you. This loved one wants you to know this had nothing to do with you. You were not at fault. You did not need to fight harder for me. This could not have been prevented. This could not have been averted. He or she loves you so much. He or she wants you to know they love you so much. And the things you have lost so far elsewhere in your life because of the grief can still come back to you. It's not too late. All is not lost. And especially, they want you to know that they are with you. They are with you, they are with you, they are with you, and they love you. All right, that's what I have for you, Group 2. If this reading spoke to you, please give the video a like, leave me a quick comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell. You know what to do. And I'm sending you love and blessings for a beautiful week ahead where you settle down and connect. Allow your loved one to speak to you and give you that comfort that your loved one wants to give to you from the next sphere of life where he or she is. And I hope to see you in my next video. Welcome, Group 3. As I shuffle the cards for you, please focus on the person that you're wanting to connect with. And as this is a group reading, we can never guarantee that you're going to hear from that specific person. And, there also might be a message or two in this reading that applies to you, but many other things that don't. And that's because you're not doing a one-on-one reading with me or doing something that is for the collective group of everyone who may view this. So as I lay out the cards, if it does not make any sense to your situation, please check out Group 1 and or Group 2 and see if the reading for one of those will apply to you more. We never know what we're going to get. But of course, you're always invited to schedule a one-on-one reading with me, and check out the description if you're interested in that. But for now, let's go. Interesting. Let's keep going. Okay, so here's who I think we're hearing from. Let's turn over the mystery card as well. All right, so in this reading, I feel like who we're hearing from is, it could be a sister, it could be a friend, it could even be a brother. But I'm seeing Three of Cups, really strong female friend energy. So friend, cousin, sister. And, of course, transpose it. If you're a man and you have a brother or a male friend, that could work too. But it's probably someone in the same gender as you. Okay, so Queen of Swords, this is likely to be a person who was kind of a little maybe rough around the edges, kind of very opinionated, said what she thought, didn't always think before she spoke, but yet she was very lovable to you. This is a relationship that, even though it might be a friend or, not a parent, not one of those, the closest relationships, but still the loss of this person has really caused even maybe much more emotion and much more distress and grief in your life than you even would have thought that it would have done. You're feeling the loss of this person so much. It's also that this is a person who maybe didn't believe in magic, but yet was a very magical presence in your life. This was that kind of friend or that kind of person who always, you might not always have wanted to hear her advice, but you always benefited. It's like you're feeling now the loss of that person that you want to go to and talk to, and this person who always has your back, and now they are gone. And one of the reasons that this also might be so distressful for you is that you may have lost this person in a very unexpected way. You might have lost this person in a violent way or in an accident. This was not something expected. You never expected to lose this person. It's likely that this person was much younger than you would expect to lose a loved one or a dear person in your life. I want to know a little bit more about the Seven of Cups, because what I feel is that this person is telling you to be more adventurous, telling you to take more chances. But let's find out more. Let's just find out a little bit more about this. In this Six of Cups representation from the Herb Crafters Tarot, we see the two of you kind of relaxing over a glass of wine or hanging out together outdoors in nature. We see that kind of really beautiful friends relationship or maybe sibling relationship. All right, what can we say about this? What kind of messages is coming here for you? All right. So, I'm rescinding a little bit what I just said because I was asking for more clarification about what is the Seven of Cups doing here? How is that part of the message that your loved one is trying to send you? We've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, and Five of Pentacles in reverse. So let me take that back, my group three. What's coming across is that your loved one is afraid that you're taking too many chances. So your loved one is trying to tell you that, hey, life is short. It's time to make some decisions about how you're living your life. So this person never expected to be taken from Earth as soon as it happened and in the way that it happened. I mean, she feels like she's still here with you. And yes, she still is here with you in your hearts. And she still wants to be there to advise and help. But she says, it's time to make a decision about what you're actually going to do in life. So if you're a younger person, maybe you haven't really made the decision about which way you want to go in your career or in life. If you're a little bit older person, maybe it's time for a career change, but maybe you've been hemming and hawing for a long time and still not making that decision. And your friend, in her plain spoken way, is saying, If you wait too much longer, there's going to be consequences to pay, okay? So your best opportunities are right now. And if you can make a choice, she wants you to know it doesn't mean that you are locking down your life and making a choice forever. It's just that it's important to make a choice at this particular stage, and you can always make another choice later. But she's urging you that life is not eternal, and she wants you to see the rewards of your life now. Okay, what kind of rewards is she talking about? Let me see if I can get you a little more clarity on this group 3. What are we talking about here? What does she want you to do? All right, so it's time to get into action, group 3. So the time for evaluating all kinds of different ideas, or kind of like taking time off and recouping, there might have even been, you may have been out of commission a little bit just because of grief over the loss of this person. But she's saying to you that it's time to get back into action. Why? Because you're in a particularly good time and place for things to open up for you, for blessings to happen, so for one of your big wishes to come true. But it can't come true if you're locked in a room somewhere and you have been sort of hiding out and not being in the flow of life. The 3 of Cups. She wants you to re-enter the flow of life. And now is the important time because things seem like they're aligning right now to be able to go well for you and your friend or your friend or your sibling or whoever is represented here wants this for you, like wants it for you a lot. Doesn't want you to keep procrastinating and miss out, all right? This is not the time to go off like a hermit or go into retreat. This is, even though you may feel like you need more weeks or more months to assimilate everything that has happened and try to make sense of everything to happen, this person is saying, no, please don't keep doing this. All right, what else do I have? Do I have any last messages? And with all of the 3 readings today, one thing in common with all of them is we have loved ones in each of the 3 readings who really want to be there for you. So what's in common among the 3 of them, 3 very different readings, but in each one, the loved one was saying, I'm here for you, talk to me, listen for my words, watch for signs that I am here, watch for things to appear that let you know that, yes, I really am here with you, watch for signs, okay? So we had a bunch of things jump out of the deck, and let's just see what these 5 cards are that jumped out of the deck, because when they jump, I take them seriously. Okay, so don't be afraid. Group 3, don't be afraid to get into action. Sometimes you can be too cautious, but you need to try. And if you try something and it doesn't go your way, it doesn't work out, try something else. Your loved one is seeing you as the hanged man. You're waiting, you're hung up. You think it's not time for you to move. You think it's not time for you to get into the flow of life. And this person is saying, what are you waiting for? By waiting, you're letting good opportunities pass you by. Okay, we've already had that message. Your friend is just sort of beating you over the head with this message here. Okay, your friend wants you to be in control of your future. She knows that you feel uncomfortable being in control of things. You don't see yourself as the emperor. You don't see yourself that way. But because your person had no trouble with this. She had no trouble with being in charge. She had no trouble about being assertive and saying what she felt. She says that she is going to help to give you a piece of that energy so that you're going to feel more confident and comfortable doing what needs to be done. And the final card, 7 of Wands. Yes, it might not be easy. It might not be as easy as you would like it to be. But she's going to be there to help you fight any battles ahead. She's not telling you to do something and then just going to leave you and not be in her role as the person you go to for advice and help. She's still there, but you're going to grow. It's going to be a growing experience, and that is what you need to have to live this life fully. Remember, the Star card is here in your future. So think about what it is you really want to do, and then go forward and go for it, is what this person in your life is saying. Hey, if this reading spoke to you, please like the video, leave me a quick comment. I always respond to every comment, and consider hitting subscribe and clicking the notification bell. I'm sending you love and blessings for a beautiful week ahead and beyond. And connect, energetically connect with this person, because she is going to help you a lot and be part of your strength when you feel like everything is too much. Sending you love, and see you in my next video.